Hello, I'm meteorologist Matt Gray, and yes, winter is coming back to the inland northwest, and it is going to be this weekend. So if you got weekend plans, just be aware that Sunday's the day where it's going to be a little weird out there as we transition back towards winter weather, and things are going to get a little sticky as we go into your Monday morning. So let's show you here. We got one more foggy night. We'll end up with a decent Saturday once the fog lifts. And then Sunday's when things are going to change. We're going to have a mix of rain and snow. Could even see a little bit of sleet and freezing rain in there as we transition back and forth on Sunday. And going into Monday, we expect things to be pretty much all snow Sunday night and Monday around the area. And we're also going to end up with a wintry Monday drive as a result, especially in the morning across North Idaho. And I'll show you what I mean here coming up. But let's get through the quick part, the easy part of the forecast here, and that's the next 24 hours. Still going to see some foggy weather across much of eastern and central Washington through the overnight. And so temperatures will be quite chilly, however. Where we see some clearing skies will be even in the low teens around places like Deer Park and Sandpoint as we get into the morning, with lows around 20 in Spokane and mid-20s elsewhere where we see more cloud cover. Now, for Saturday afternoon, middle and upper 30s. We'll see some 40s on the Palouse and around Lewiston. It's been pretty typical of what we have seen recently, maybe just a degree or two warmer. However, after that, that's when things get interesting as this storm comes in. Active in northern BC right now, but here it comes, and this is going to bring a cold front along for the ride, and that is going to mean some windy weather. We're expecting 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts across the Columbia Basin and into the West Plains of Spokane. We'll see breezy weather as well down the Spokane Valley and into Coeur-dalene. Now, as we head to the afternoon, that is really going to limit a lot of what we're expecting to fall around eastern Washington, to where it's going to be very light precipitation. It's going to be one of the many things that's going to limit the snow potential around Spokane. Now, you head across the state line, it's going to be a different story. We're going to be mostly snow as we go through the day on Sunday, perhaps briefly switching over here in the late afternoon with the heating of the daytime and that warm wind blowing in across Washington. To get into perhaps a mix or a little bit of rain. But once the front passes, then we're back down into snow again. So we're forecasting much higher snow potential in Kootenai County than we are just across the state line in Spokane County, for example. And in the Idaho Panhandle, that's where we're looking for some bigger snow totals, as well as around Shoshone County. That'll stay through the early morning hours. By Monday afternoon, things have cleared out. But in Idaho, it is going to be a snowy start to our week, while really the most potential around much of Washington is going to be a dusting, with the exception of around the Pend Oreille River, places like Deer Park, places like Newport, where we'll have a chance for an inch or two of snow. It is going to be much higher across the state line, where we'll have an inch or three around Coeur d'Alene, and could get much higher in places like Kellogg, like Sandpoint, Bonners Ferry pretty solidly in that 2 to 4 inch range. Further south around the Palouse, we'll see some accumulations in those higher Idaho Palouse elevations, but we're not expecting a ton to be going on around Pullman, Moscow, and Lewiston, where things will be on the quieter side. You're going to have to head up into the hills and head up the rivers a little way before you start to see any reasonable snow accumulation. So that's what we're looking at. Hopefully that kind of gives you at least an idea, a broad idea of what we're expecting for the end of the weekend. Monday and Wednesday, we'll also have a chance for some scattered light snow showers to hang around the area. Quieter weather into Thursday and Friday of next week. So going to get a little bit interesting around here as we head back towards wintry weather in the inland northwest. Make your plans for the end of the weekend and Monday morning accordingly. We'll talk to you soon with updates through the weekend.